Welcome to the interview section of Mijas International. Today's guests are Nami Haghighi from Malaga Business Minds. Nami is a business mentor and is passionate about helping businesses succeed. Now, he founded Malaga Business Minds, the business support and networking group, almost a year ago. And we've also got Pepita boss, and she is known as DIY marketing mentor and consultant. She has many years of experience, and she is having a workshop tomorrow for Malaga Business Minds, and it's entitled Finding and Reaching Your Customers. Good afternoon, both of you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And thank you for taking the time out, Pepita, to come and talk to us.
Thank you for asking.
Thank you. We're just going to catch up because it's a while since we've had Malaga Business Minds on the programme, so really to remind people, you know, what their aims and objectives are. First of all, though, I'm going to say congratulations a month early to you for your first anniversary.
Thank you very much.
And yes. I'm sure you're going to be organising a great party for this.
Yes, we're working on that one. Not quite sure how it's going to turn out, but it's going to be a celebration, yes.
And let us know, and we'll let everybody else know.
Will do. Thank you very much.
Yes, remind us about the objectives of Malaga Business Minds.
Yes, well, as a business consultant, really all of my life I've been involved in helping small business owners in any way I can. Anything that I learn, I'm prepared to share it with small business owners. And I found here in Malaga especially, there was hardly anything at all available in English for the business owners who weren't really, the Spanish wasn't that good. Not that there was that much available in Spanish either. So when we started just having networking events, and soon it became quite attractive to have speakers, expert speakers from all areas of business to come and share their knowledge and information. So we combine the events, and every month we have an event, usually on a Thursday evening towards the end of each month, where business owners are all invited. It's a free event. It has been for the whole of the year, where we have a 1-hour talk followed by networking, connecting people, and they always come and learn something. And we've had a lot of great feedback, people learning just little tips and putting them into action and getting great results, you know, almost immediately in their business. So that really pleases me to see that happening. Yeah,
yeah. Lots of new members coming in of all age groups.
Absolutely. I think our membership is around 800 now in less than a year. So we're very, very pleased with that. And always new faces coming in and benefiting. And we've also, since we met last, I think, we've actually run 2 full-day workshops. And we have another one tomorrow with Pepita. So she's going to tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah. Yes, Pepita, you've got lots and lots and lots of experience in the world of marketing. Could you tell us how you got involved in this field in the first place?
Well, it was really after I was an exchange student to the US when I was 17, and then I had to choose what to do, and I chose business administration because I thought that would give me the possibility to work internationally. And within business administration, there's a lot of different fields like accounting or finance, marketing, logistics. And I was grasped by marketing, and later on I went back to school in the US, and I had this marketing professor who really inspired me. And so that's what I've been doing, really boring. I just did what I went to school for.
And I mean, you've got international clients as well, USA, Canada, Spain here, and the Netherlands. But your first job was with Kellogg's, wasn't it?
Yeah. But that was... so I was a graduate from grad school, and I got offered a job in Paris, which, you know, was kind of a dream job. And I always thought that, you know, I wanted to be in what they call fast-moving consumer goods. But later I switched to services marketing because I really like how the organization impacts the marketing and branding of the organization itself. I find that fascinating. So I worked for banks, I worked for energy companies, I worked for the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam, I worked for Delft University. I did a lot of different projects when I started out on my own 17 years ago.
Oh, gosh, lots of varied things to
Yes,
market.
yes.
It must be really fascinating. You've got a different strategy for each one, I presume.
Yes, but also there's a lot of things that different industries or different businesses can learn from each other. When I did a project for Delft University, they said, well, you know, we're a non-profit organization, so, you know, we're probably really boring for you. And I thought it was fascinating to see how they could be more client-led, more customer-led, you know, be more in tune with what the students wanted. So that was very interesting to do.
Yes, you actually have helped greatly, helped organisations become more customer-led, as you say. And tomorrow you have actually already offered a workshop for Malaga Business Minds in February, which was very, very popular. And of course, the one tomorrow is finding and reaching your customers. So perhaps just to tell us what people can expect in the workshop.
Yeah, I guess the theme in what I do is always making businesses, be it, you know, like a solopreneur or a huge multinational, to make them more customer-led, to think from the perspective of the customer. And a lot of companies don't really do that, you know. Even if I ask a solopreneur, like, okay, who are your clients? And they'll say women. And like, okay, but, you know, that's half the world. So women in Spain, women in Holland, women in wherever, you know, how old are they? And so I teach them to look more at who their customer is. And then when they know who their customer is, try to think from their perspective. I call that marketer's empathy. You have to know what your customer thinks, feels, does, how he or she behaves. And that's what a lot of people don't do. They think marketing equals promoting. But before you can promote, you have to know who your customer is and who they really are. Not like, oh, women 30 plus, 2 kids, etc. You have to know what they like, how they behave.
And throughout the workshop, you're going to be leading the audience through all this, of course.
Yes.
And it'll be questions and answers as well, won't it?
Yeah, what we're going to do, there's going to be like 9 steps, and every step comes with exercises. Some they will have to do during the workshop, some they will have to do later, because for some things we either do not have the time or they do not have the information. For instance, a fun thing is grading your clients. And one of the ladies, when I did the presentation, said, I have customers that I don't like. Can I, you know, say goodbye to them? And I said, well, of course you can. And I'm going to hand them a tool how to grade their customers. And part of it is just, you know, like, do you have fun working with them? But another part is financial as well. And that, of course, the financial figures people don't have with them. So that's something they would have to do at home. But we're also going to do what I call play detective. Where can you find your client? You know, if it's a woman of 30 with kids in the south of Spain, how do you meet them? Not only in real life, but also virtually. So you know where you have to send your message. You know, do you use a magazine or do you use Facebook? That sort of thing. So we're going to do 9 steps when there's 20 exercises in total.
Gosh, it's going to be a packed day.
Oh yeah,
it?
they're going to be tired. They're going to be needing to relax during the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we've had the images up. I think this was the workshop you did in February. Yeah.
That was a short introductory workshop for an hour, so people get a feel for what they could learn, and they already learned things to take away. And then we follow it up by a 1 day where they can actually literally be able, it's a course more than just a workshop. By the time they come out of that, they should be able to improve their marketing and do much better in business. But very few of us actually get that chance to go through a course here in Spain, in Malaga.
Spain, because there's so much competition out there. And during an economic crisis, unfortunately, the most important department of marketing is usually cut, isn't it? And that's when you should really be using that department.
Absolutely, I so agree with you. And it's what is it, counter-cyclical, that you have to work. You know, now is the time to invest. And I think now is also the time for people to invest in themselves. And that's, I think, on the Costa, it's an interesting environment because there's a lot of people who came here from another country. They could not do the profession they were used to do or did they want to. And they started out for their own, you know, they started their own business. And they do not often have the knowledge that they should have.
That's right.
And of course, being an entrepreneur, I mean, you have to know so much, and some things you have to outsource. But if marketing is making a product or a service for a certain group of customers and then making sure that this customer gets it, you know, be it through a web shop or through a store or whatever, then you know, you have to know how to do that. And so that's why I'm so happy with something like Malaga Business Minds, because it gives all these entrepreneurs the chance to learn stuff for free, but also to learn stuff through workshops.
I like your quote. Well, it's your motto. It's somebody else's quote. It's marketing is everything and everything is marketing. And of course, that's Regis McKenna, the strategic marketeer, well known for providing a lot of the intellectual guidance, they call it, don't they, for Macintosh introduction.
Yeah, absolutely.
So obviously, because I was going to ask you, you know, who really inspired you. Well, obviously that person did as well.
Yeah, it's more like quotes like that. I read his article. I think I had to read it like 15 years ago or something. And I was, that's so, I mean, I'm actually getting goosebumps just talking about it. That, for me, so encompasses everything that marketing is, because, as I said, a lot of people think marketing is the same as promotion, but I think marketing is the core of your business. If you do not have a product that you can sell to a group of people, and if you haven't thought of how to deliver that product and how to promote it and how to price it and where to sell it, you know, I mean, that's key. You know, if you don't have that, you know, what is there?
Yes.
You know, and who makes sure that your company keeps on existing is the customers that pay for your product or service. So it's so important. And that's, you know, sometimes when I say that in organizations, they get mad like, oh no, marketing is not everything and IT is important as well. And I said, yeah, but I think everyone within an organization, be it big or small, should be a marketer. They should have the interest of the customer and the interest of the organization at heart, and just work to fulfill that.
To make it all come together.
To create that win-win.
Yeah, I agree. Now, you had the business which was the DIY marketing as a mentor, which you set up in 2012, and you've moved on as a partner with Dots and Ink, offering services and workshop. So explain what services are offered with this.
Yes, what I did the DIY marketing mentor, and I taught and I was a mentor. And I also consulted with Dots and Ink. They would hire me. I was a partner in that. And after 2 years, I realized that I like the consulting part better than the mentoring. So I took the teaching to Dots and Ink. And we're a marketing agency, and our motto is helping small business do big business. And we offer everything from building websites to strategic advice to email marketing, social media marketing, etc., logo design. And that's a lot of fun. And we just started doing that about 2 months ago. And we're getting a lot of new clients. And I realized I made the right decision because that energizes me much more to really sink my teeth into the problem of a company. I missed that when I was mentoring. I need to, get into the nitty-gritty of, I don't know, whatever market it is. That just really fascinates me to get into stuff. I mean, sometimes I learn about real estate, then I learn about stainless steel things that I still don't understand what they're for, but I really get into the market, and I like learning. So in that way, I learn a lot about business, and I learn how I can take stuff from one industry to another and implement it there, or come up with totally new stuff.
I noticed on the website as well, you provide a free e-guide, and it's 6 steps, isn't it? So people can watch it.
Yes, I have a 6-step guide to referral marketing. So, and that's what I do right now for Dots and Ink. We're working on a free e-guide on Facebook marketing, because that turned out to be very popular at the last Malaga Business Mind event. So we're going to be setting up workshops for that as well. And that's what I like to do. I like to write little pieces so people can get free advice, because not every company is big enough to hire us or has the budget. So part of the business is helping people for free in the hope that they'll become bigger and be able to hire us in the future.
Yeah, give a little to receive a little.
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, sharing your experience. That's good. Just then to remind people that the workshop is tomorrow. People can still reserve, can't they?
That's right, yes.
Yeah.
We still have just a few more spaces left, so we can do that. And then we have 24th of April, we have our free evening event, and this time we're coming to this side of the coast.
Oh, are you?
We're joining with Costa Women to welcome a lady called Claudine Reed. She's bringing a group over from the UK. It's a women's group.
Yeah, I'm going to be interviewing her on the 23rd of April.
Yeah,
yes.
well, they've asked us to join all together, so we're going to have a joint event on the 24th of April.
Women on the front line, isn't it?
That's right. That's
but
right.
Men are invited.
Men are invited to watch how women do it and learn.
Yeah, learn from multitasking.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, going back to your workshop tomorrow, because people will be thinking, oh, how do we get in touch with them, and what time is it, where's it going to happen, how much does it cost? So perhaps you can tell us that, Nami.
Yes, we'll be meeting at Hotel Molino Lario, which is in the centre of town. There's 2 Lario hotels, but it's the one nearest to the cathedral. And the seminar will start at, the workshop will start at 9:30, will go until 6:30, and it's a day full of work which will take your business forward. And the entry fee at the door or at this late stage would be €100, but there's discounts for 2 or 3 people coming, so it could be as little as €70 if 3 people come from the same organization.
Okay.
And yeah, we're really looking forward to that.
Well, I think people, entrepreneurs, as you say, will really find it useful and enjoyable as well.
They'll be able to get more information on Malaga Business Minds on Facebook. Please feel free to join. Any business owner, or even non-business owners who may be thinking about one day owning a business, come and learn and join. It's becoming a very, very nice group family community, really.
All helping each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, especially on Facebook, and also people get together and doing projects together, so it's lovely to see.
Good. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And coming up next is Jill Leonard for our local fire and weather section, and she'll be updating us on what's been happening and, of course, what's going to happen in the next few days for the weather as well.